G'day everybody. I'm just going to do a little bit of questions here to do with trying to figuring out the missing angle within triangles. Now hopefully we're all aware that 180 degrees is the amount of degrees within all the interior angles of any triangle. Doesn't matter how it's shaped, they will always add up to 180 degrees, the three values inside. Now if you've got two known values and you've got an unknown, but you know that the total must be 180, then all you need to do is get 180 to subtract each of the known values, and then the remaining value will be this unknown one. So to solve for question mark here, we can just do 180 minus your 61, and then minus your 63, equals, and the answer is 56. That easy. So we can go same again for the second one. So we'll go 180 degrees minus 44 at the top there. And then we'll minus 81. And that will get us 55. Now there is a slight variant to solving for these, but again it's the same methodology. You could just add the two values together and then get 180 to minus that answer. 74 and 44 is 118, and then 180 minus 118 will give us 62. There we go, that one's all good. And we'll do the same methodology for this last one as well. 64 plus 61 is 125, 180 minus 125 is 55. Same answer that we had over here. Now, for these last two, these are slightly more difficult, but again, not too bad as long as you know what you're actually doing. Now these little symbols here, they just represent that the lines are the same. So they're of the same length, and hence the angles here will be the same. So what we need to then find out though is how much is left out of the 180 degrees. And then we just divide that number by 2. That way we get 2 equal parts. So we get 180 degrees and we'll minus 94. So that will get rid of this. And then the value we'll be left with will be the sum of these two. 86. So these two together add up to 86. But because they're both the same size, they are both half of 86. We just need to divide 86 by 2. That gets us 43. They're both going to be 43. Now it's exactly the same principle with this one as well. We've got 118 degrees, so we need to take that away, take 118 away from 180. 180 minus 118. And that gets us 62. So both of these together, both the question marks, add up to 62. The lines show that they're both the same. So we just need to divide 62 divided by 2. That gets us 31. They both equal 31. Now I'm going to do one more question of these. That way we can understand what's going on. Just another little reminder as well. If there were 3 lines here, that means they're all the same. And the only way a triangle can be 3 of the identical angle is if they are 180 divided by 3, which of course is 60. If they were all 60, they'd be the same. As we can see, 64 is pretty close to 60, and that is why the angles look fairly similar. But now, so 64 is the odd one out. These two are both the same. So we've got to do the same as always. 180 minus your 64. That gets us 116. That means both of these two add up to 116. They're both, each question mark is a half of 116. So we need to figure out a half of 116 by dividing by 2. It's 58. So they are both 58. And that sort of matches what you might expect. They're all pretty close to that 64 value. They're all pretty close to 60. So the answer is 58 for each of them. So that's what we've got for these questions. This is on a difficulty up to 3 out of 10, I believe, for these types of questions. I'll make videos where we've upped the difficulty a bit, and I'll also put the link of the website in the description because this website is pretty excellent for practice when it comes to calculating angles. See you next time.